So just to set the scene, I just wanted to share a couple of statistics about out-of-home and the out-of-home market. So at the moment, it's growing and it's expected to grow by 6.5% in 2023, and spending is projected to reach $17.5 billion this year. So there's a definite upsurge in out-of-home following the dip that occurred in the pandemic. And what we're going to talk about today is why quality international data and geospatial analytics matter in out-of-home. So we can just say that we can help advertisers identify the locations where their target audience is most likely to live. And this ensures that messages reach the right people and maximizes impact, improving return on investment and advertising campaigns. So we just wanted to look initially at the challenges facing organizations when they're running global marketing campaigns. And we're going to focus here initially on data and what issues there are in sourcing data to run global marketing campaigns. So one of the first challenges that advertisers have is accessing data with coverage that so to make sure that the data covers all the markets that they want to run campaigns in. That's an initial challenge. Secondly, if you can access data, is it consistent across markets? This is another thing that is difficult to achieve. So if you are looking at data in France versus data in Germany, can you get access to the same variables? And can you source data consistently across markets? Third area to look at is the resolution of the data. So it might be that in one country you can access data at a postcode level, in another country it's at an administrative geography level, and it may be that that level of geography isn't effective for out-of-home advertising. That's something else to consider. It's very likely, and historically it was always the case, that you would have to work with multiple data suppliers to access data across countries. And this means that it's very time consuming to actually source the data. Then another consideration is, once you have your data, what is the provenance of that data? Is it accurate and is it reliable? And most importantly, is it up to date? It could be that you can access data, but it's from, it's 5 years out of date. And finally, looking at all of that in a round, you can see there that there are quite a lot of issues, and it can be quite time consuming. And in turn, this makes it quite an expensive process. So there are definitely opportunities in running your out-of-home campaigns through being able to source better data. And with WorldView, which is the Experian product that covers our international markets, we have global coverage, we have consistent data, we have data at a low level of resolution. So rather than postal geography or administrative geography, we have developed all of our data at a 250 by 250 meter grid, which is a very small unit of geography. This means that it's quick to deploy, and you can access the data from a single supplier, a single trusted supplier. Experian is a sort of very well-known data supplier, and you can access reliable data. And as a result, it means that the pricing and the cost of accessing the data is lower.